Hello my crochet friends, this is Lady Jenna and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the SnowMan crochet kit that I purchased from Dollarama. I paid $2.75 Canadian. I've already done the Santa Claus, so let me just show you what it comes with. So you've got your yarn, you've got a crochet hook. I verified the size of this crochet hook and it's size number 3mm. So I'm going to be using my own 3mm crochet hook. I do not like to crochet with this plastic crochet hook because it does break. I do break those, so I don't like them. So it comes with button, eyes, needle, and thread. This is the guide that I received. On this side, it shows you how to do some crochet stitches, and on the other side is the pattern. The pattern is not written like any ordinary pattern. The pattern instruction is written right here. That's the pattern instructions. I looked at it. I wrote a few notes. Now the way that this is done, you're going to be crocheting tubes. Once the tube is done, you're going to be stuffing the tubes and you're going to be closing each end. For the body, you're going to do 45 stitches. For the amount of rows, it doesn't say. It says that your piece has to be 9.5 centimeters. Once it's 9.5 centimeters, then you can close both ends. Same with the head. 30 stitches and you close at 7 centimeters. For the arms, 12 stitches and you close at 5 centimeters, and so forth. And it does tell you which color to use. I am going to show you how to crochet the body. The rest is crocheted the same way, just that you're going to be using different colors and there will be color changes as well. So let's start with our white yarn. So you need to do a slip knot. Our foundation chain is 45 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Once your chain is done, you're going to slip stitch into the first chain that you just made, which is right here. Now let's do all simple crochets and you're going to work around. So we're going to be crocheting 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Once you have your 44 single crochet made, you're back to the beginning of the next row. You remove your stitch marker and you no longer need your stitch marker. You're going to make sure that you always keep 44 stitches for one round, and you're going to continue doing rounds up until you reach 7 centimeters high. Here's my ruler. 7 centimeters is this high, so it should be this length. My tube is completed. If I measure, it should measure 9.5 centimeters. So the body is 9.5 centimeters, 45 stitches. And this is what I'm getting. So now the next step is to weave in the tails and also close up both ends, which we will do. But before we do that, I want to show you what happened. I did crochet the head, which I did the same thing. I crocheted the tube, which is 30 stitches, 7 centimeters, and I closed the head just like I'm going to show you with this, and I also did the arms. Now as for the amount of yarn, I did run out. halfway through the head, I ran out. I have to use my own yarn, and this is using my own yarn. If you notice, both these arms are not crocheted with the same white yarn because I was running out of my white yarn. So yeah, so in the kit, ran out of yarn. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to weave in these tails. It's easier to weave the tails. Okay, so that is done. Let's do this end as well. Okay, I don't have to cut it because it's going to stay inside the body. Now I'm going to take a piece of yarn and we're going to close one side. And try to catch the edge. Like this, and I pull this closed and double knot it like this. And later I'm going to weave in these ends too. Next we're going to stuff this. Take your stuffing. Okay, I think I have enough. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab the yarn and we're going to close our ends. That's what I did with the arms and also the head. Okay, so we pull and tie together. And there you go. So this is the body. Don't forget to weave in the ends. This will be your head, which will go like this. And then we have the body, the arms that will go on each end of the body. I'm not going to sew these together. I'm going to do like I did with my Santa Claus. These will be glued. I will show you. Now the next thing to do is the hat and also the scarf. So the hat and the scarf, first thing I'm doing is the hat, and the hat has color changes. So what I'm doing right now is I started with green. I did 2 rows and then 3 rows of red. I did 3 rows of green also. And I'm going to do another 3 rows of red, and I'm going to finish up with green, just like on here. So this means I should have 1, 2, 3 rows of green and 2 rows of red. This will be the head. This will be the hat, I should say. As for the scarf is also going to be done like a tube, which you're going to close the ends. Now just to make sure, oops, here it is. So the hat is 8 centimeters. So you're going to crochet until you get 8 centimeters. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do green, red, green, red. And for the scarves, you need to have 10 stitches and it has to be 34 centimeters long. And I think for the scarves, for the scarf, I can actually do like 4 rows of green, 4 red, 4 green. I'll give that a try. I'm not too sure yet, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me show you how to change color. This is why I have not finished this yet. So do your tube, and this is how you change color. Okay, so start your single crochet. So you go in to your work, yarn over, pull through. Now don't pull through the green. Now you're going to pick up the red and you're going to pull through the red. And you pull through. And then you continue crocheting with the red in the next stitch. Okay, so don't forget to pull on these, cut your green yarn. And if you don't want to weave them at the end, my suggestion is to crochet them. So when you crochet, go into your work and then grab both tails and then you crochet them like this. So into the work, around the tails, yarn over, and then you crochet. So this way you won't have to weave them in at the end. So you continue this until you reach the amount of centimeters required. You're going to be closing only one end of the hat instead of closing from the brim, from the M. You're going to be closing first part of your green so that it makes a little pom-pom. I'll show you when I get there. I've finished all the pieces. So this is the tube to make the hat, and also this is the tube, the scarf. If you notice, there's 2 different kinds of greens. My red yarn here and my red yarn there is not the same. I ran out of green. I had to use what I already had, and this is the result. Now for the hat, we need to close it. I'm going to use some green, or maybe I'm going to use some red. Let's use the red. And we're only going to close one end. Oops, there's a knot. And where's my needle? Right here. So the way that I'm going to close the hat, it's going to make like a pom-pom or something. I'm going to sew right on the bottom of the green. And when you close this, it should make some sort of a pom-pom type of thing. This, and pull, and there we go. It closes and it makes some sort of a pom-pom thing. Let's see. Whoops, close good. This is our little hat. Don't forget to weave this in. And this is our hat for the snowman. So for the scarf, we need to close this. It's up to you how you want to close it. You can shut it, close it like this. Just pinch and you close, or you can do the same thing as this. It's up to you. I'm going to pinch it and I'm going to sew it. And cut the yarn, and that's how you do it. You can do the same thing on this end. Make sure it's square. Then you take, let's let me just take some other red yarn because I no longer have this green yarn. And we're going to do the same thing. It's less pretty because it's not the same color, but I no longer have the same color, so that's what it is. I'm just doing the reality of what I received from Dollarama, from the kit. Okay, so this is the scarf. Now it's time to assemble everything together. I have all of the parts. If you look at the box, this is what we want to do. However, I am not going to sew anything. Do like I did with my Santa Claus, I'm going to glue everything. Trusty glue gun. Let's see, so there's a bunch of glue here. Oh, I'm running out. I hate when that happens. I think that's enough. Take the head and pop it right on top, like this. And then I'm going to use the arms and I'm going to stick them right there. It should be glued, should be okay. I did put the hat on. It does not have to be glued, just put it on. This is how it looks like. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this on my SnowMan, its scarf, but I'm going to glue it so that it doesn't move. So let's see, let's glue this. I'm not going to glue everything, just to make sure it doesn't like move or anything. Like this. Now I'm going to go around. And I think I'm going to glue right here. Like so. And then this goes around. And I'm going to glue right there. And on the back. We are going to glue our buttons. First, let's go ahead and glue these buttons. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be glued. There. And one, and a two, and a three. There we go. Cool, I like the buttons. Buttons are nice. Now let's glue the eyes. So let's see. One eye here and one eye here. Pop one there. And there. Now it has a mouth. So let me just take a piece of this. And I'm going to glue a mouth on. There. Okay. That looks cool. Now there's a nose. I wish I had little pom-poms, but I don't. So I think I'm going to take this and I'm going to make a knot. Like this. And this will be its nose. My glue gun. And let's put the nose on. And it came with a little butterfly. Look how nice this is. I think this is something you put on a scarf. It doesn't tell me. So let me, but it is a pin. So if you're going to be giving this to a child, don't put it in. But there you go. So this is my snowman. This is what I got. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good. However, the pattern, the amount of yarn, it's not acceptable. I don't think this is acceptable at all, even though it did come out good. I like it, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you purchased this and if you tried it. My next project is this reindeer. I looked at the pattern and I am very, very not satisfied. So stick around, watch my next video, and I'm going to do the reindeer pattern. Have a good day.